Hey, this is Brent and Ben from Beta Radio, and we're talking about When You Got Your Hook in Me and how it was made. This is actually my favorite song on this record. Out of the 10 songs, I feel like this is the most creative one, from the way we wrote it to all of the unique, interesting sounds that we put in it. We started writing this song on August 30th, 2021. Me and Ben were in the studio, and we were working on another song. I was experimenting with a few different tunings during the session. I took the bass string off and replaced it with a high string, so that added like an interesting sound from the way I typically play. At some point during the session, I was playing one thing and I was looking for something to play, and I played this right here. And as soon as I played that like hammer on, that doo-doo, it like sparked something.
That was cool.
Ben even mentioned there. He thought it was cool in the moment. And I just kind of went with it and started trying to find, okay, where could this go? And in this recording, it progressed over the next 30 minutes to be the verse of the song. After we had the guitar part written, I went on and recorded the verse and chorus, and then just started playing around with a bunch of loops. I played this little loop, and then just kind of moved it around and added to it, and I just thought it was such an interesting sound with all of these different things happening all around. After I had all these little loops in there and just the swirling, I thought about adding a banjo. I've been wanting to add a banjo to another song for quite a while now. So I just kind of like played around until I found a part for it. After we had the banjo part in there, we showed Henry, our producer, and he said, okay, here's what you should do. You should mimic the banjo with a synthesizer, note for note. And we thought, well, that's kind of a weird idea, but okay. We'll try it. And so we programmed all the synth parts to match up with the banjo perfectly, and took a step back and we listened to it, and it just seemed like this new, unique, interesting sound that I hadn't heard. There's so many hidden, interesting sounds in the song that I wanted to show a few of them here. One of those sounds is a horn plugin that we have. So I programmed a few horns towards the end of the song, and I feel like it gave it a really nice texture. And then on top of that, we added some fake choir sounds. And then I stacked my voice about 12 times to create a real choir sound. Then we had the wonderful Eleanor Danig come in to record some violins. And then after all that, we had Ben sing some sounds over top of that. During the process of this recording, I got to play with a pedal that I've been wanting to play with for a long time, called a mood pedal. One of the settings on it has a really interesting sound to it where it pitches up and pitches down. So we added that throughout the song.
When I was writing the song, there was a book that I was reading. The title of the book is The Cloud of Unknowing.
When you got your hook in me and began pulling the string, it was a gentle tugging towards the cloud of unknowing.
It's this old Christian mystic book about the benefits of not knowing. And whenever you recognize you don't know something, you get to see it new again. because you haven't decided what it is. And so I think the song is about that place of unknowing, place of not deciding, and being open to something subverting your expectations in a really wonderful way.
What a weird and wonderful way to escape out of the mazes of our minds. Feels like we're viewing from above. What a series.